Changamka radio station
101.1
FM.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Changamka radio station. I'm your host, Jonte, and you are listening to Wake Up Monday. We are tackling an issue that affects us all as a country: bad governance. The following are questions that we are going to ask. What does it mean, and what are the effects on society? We are here with Dr. James Maina, a political commentator who is going to help us tackle this question. Welcome, Dr. Maina, to the show.
Thank you, Jonte. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay. Let's start with the basic. So, Dr. James Maina, what exactly is bad governance, and how can we recognize it?
There's a major problem differentiating bad governance from poor governance. Corrupt governance and even good governance, as highlighted here under. In most cases, it entails corrupt practices, lack of democracy, poor accountability, and wavering institutions. For instance, negative impacts of bad governance include situations where leaders fraud the public or where the public funds are exploited, not mobilized for their services.
Okay, in what extent does bad governance impact within communities?
The effects are widespread. For example, corruption negatively impacts developmental procurement, quality service delivery, more specifically, healthcare education.
Okay, this is a serious concern. It appears to lead to development of another set of issues.
Absolutely. Trust, when once broken, is almost impossible to re-establish. And this puts into peril democracy as an institution.
Okay, the following are some of the causes of the bad governance. Some of the recent examples of bad governance include the following. Corruption. You know, this country, corruption is on a high peak,
Negative drivers, lack of responsibility, authority, and a very fragile civil society. Such events depict how bad governance stunts growth and becomes to the life of the people.
Okay, Dr. Maina, tell us, what remedies can be taken for the worst governance situation? Can it get any better?
But there is hope, and that too, with the help of people from all over the country. It becomes absolutely imperative for governments to work harder to fight corruption, involving citizens, and increase the level of transparency. Indeed, civil society and the media also have responsibilities of demanding accountability for leaders. Citizens as individuals must be informed, vote correctly, and campaign for a change as and where necessary. Okay,
so you mean active participation is the way?
Absolutely. This is the essence of change. When people are dissatisfied with their leaders and inadequate management of their outright reject. We live in a democratic country.
Okay, well, Dr. Maina, finally, what advice do you have for our listeners before we conclude the show?
It is mandatory that everyone comes out and demand from leaders for system that will work in regards to every individual. Good governance doesn't lie solely in the government hands. For sure, also involves the citizens.
Thank you, Dr. Maina. Those are the strong words to you. Thank you for coming to our show today. And we'd like to also thank the listeners for listening to our Changamka radio station. See you next Monday on our Wake Up Monday.
Thank you, Jonte. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for listening to us. See you next time.
Changamka radio station
101.1
FM.
Hello everyone and welcome back to today's Trends on Changamka radio station. We're here to keep up with you on what's on date and what's new and exciting this week. I'm your girl Yvonne.
And I'm Gatwiri. Let's dive right in. First up, let's talk about what's happening in fashion.
The fall season is here and it's so cozy in layers. This year, we're seeing a huge revival of classic trench coats with designers putting their own twist on it. Think oversized treats, blonde colors, and nude textures. videos.
And don't forget the plaid trend. You can mix and match plaid patterns for a fun, layered look that's perfect for the cooler months. So, if you're looking to refresh your wardrobe, think classic but bold.
That's right. And for accessories, chunky scarves and vintage-inspired belts are making a comeback.
Now let's move into lifestyle and well-being. With shorter days and colder weather, people are leaning into height, the Danish concept of coziness. From plush blankets to scented candles, the idea is all about creating a warm, comforting atmosphere at home.
It's the perfect time to turn your home into a cozy retreat. A few tips to get started. Layer different textures in your living room and warm lighting, and don't be afraid to splurge a good quality candle.
Yes, another wellness trend right now is mindful tech use. People are being more intentional with their screen time, using apps that track usage and taking breaks to focus on mental well-being.
On tech front, we have got exciting news about the latest phone releases. Many brands are focusing on eco-friendly materials and AR-powered cameras. So if you are photography enthusiast, this might be the perfect time to upgrade.
That's right, and wearable tech is also booming. Smartwatches are becoming more advanced with health tracking capabilities like heart rate, monitoring, and stress management. These features are making it easier for people to take care of their health on the go.
Definitely, exciting stuff happening in tech right now.
Finally, let's get into our quick DIY of the day. With fall here, why not make our own customized autumn wreath?
All you need are some dried flowers, a plain weld base, and a glue gun. Add some mini pumpkins, cinnamon sticks, and whatever feels festive to you. It's easy, affordable, and fun all the way to add a personal touch to your space.
And there you go, a stylish custom fall wreath in just a few minutes.
Well, that is it for today's trends. Thank you for joining us on today's trends. Remember to tune in next time for more updates on fashion, lifestyle, tech, and many more.
Don't forget to follow us on social media to stay in the loop. Until next time, take care and stay trendy.
Bye.
Changamka radio station.
101.1
FM.
Good morning. This is Patience Rosbella, your host for today on Pulse X. So, Pulse X is a media platform, as you know, to talk about the forces changing the world. Today, we are diving deep into urban keeping, a surprising movement transforming cities around the globe. So, on to our first segment. Bees have been pollinating the world for hundreds of millions of years, and they offer a vital service for plants, flowers, and food and the food chain. Nevertheless, in the recent past, bee species have been sharply decreasing as a consequence of pesticide, habitat destroying, and climate impacts.
These are pollinating superheroes. They give almost a third of our food. Without bees, we are at risk of crop failure, apple, almond, and coffee, etc.
To study beekeeping, we traveled to Brooklyn and interviewed Leo Sanchez, an urban beekeeper who has turned his rooftop into a bee paradise.
To me, it's about going back to the green, accomplishing something that will help. Each time I see the hives, I experience the opening of an even greener city. I'm Ahmad.
Leo started a beekeeping business more than a few years ago with a single hive, and now his roof hives are strong out to a few thousand bees, and they are providing neonics to the vegetation in his area.
Since I started, I've noticed more plants blooming nearby. It's amazing how bees can transform a space.
With urban beekeeping gaining popularity, cities are taking notice, specifically as a policy act in the interest of beekeepers, among others, and a consequence that has been a change of policy. And the following query is, with regard to, in what sense this step is likely to be controversial from a public safety perspective.
We are thrilled to see more people involved in sustainability. The objective is to offer protective and developing contribution for urban beekeeping in humans and bees.
There is a broad arrangement by experts that, although it's in itself urban beekeeping does not offer a solution to the collapse of bees, it is indeed a key step in the restoration process.
And beekeeping, in addition to educating people about the harm that bees subject to, it's about creating a culture of conservation.
Bees may be small, but their impact is huge. Urban beekeeping also shows that there is a still place for nature in a city. Wherever there is a bee nest, wherever there is a bee-friendly flower, we plant. It is an improvement for the whole ecosystem, and so on. Thanks for joining us on Pulse X. To get to know more about how to assist the bees in your area, kindly go to our website for more information. Small actions can make a big difference. Bye!
Hello and welcome to Changamka radio station 99.9 FM. I'm your host Victor Otieno Owl, and today we'll be talking about physical fitness. Now when we say physical fitness, what is the first thing that comes into your head? Maybe it's running, weightlifting, or just trying to fit into those jeans from a few years ago. The thing is, physical fitness encompasses so much more than one would initially think. It's not about just looking good, it's about feeling your best, improving your overall health, and even boosting your mood are part of deal. Let's break it down into 3 easy parts: endurance, strength, and flexibility. First up, endurance. This is what helps you in going all the way, whether it's a long walk, a swim, or a bike ride. Endurance training keeps your heart and lungs healthy, meaning better energy levels and stamina in everyday life. Start small, maybe risk 10 minutes walk each day, then work your way up. And then the strength. No, this doesn't have to mean that you have to lift heavy weights or do something high metabolic workouts. Though, strength exercises can be simple as lifting grocery bags or doing some push-ups at home. Training strength is important as it helps to keep a good balance, keep the bones dense, and also helps in performing daily works with ease, like carrying that grocery or playing with your child. Lastly, let's talk about flexibility. Every wake up with a stiff back, shoulder. Flexibility exercises such as stretching or yoga help keep your muscle and joints healthy. Just a few minutes per day can go a long way in preventing injury and making movement feel less challenging. Now that we have the 3 basics: endurance, strength, and flexibility, let's talk about making it happen. Sometimes, just getting started is the most challenging thing. Physical fitness is not about perfection, though it's about progress. So, do a little every day consistently. Little things matter. I repeat, little things matter. And here is one of the trivia bank. Regular exercise release endorphins, those feel-good hormones. That means physical fitness is not only great for your body, it's amazing for your mind too. Yeah, I repeat, your mind too is also amazing. So here it is, my challenge to you today. Find just 10 minutes in your day to do something active. It can be press-ups, jogging, yoga, all of them. Take a walk, do a few stretches, or simply body weight exercises. Make it fun, and remember, you're doing this for you. You. That's all for today. Fitness is a journey, not a destination. Keep active, stay positive, and always forward. Thanks for tuning in. Catch us later next time.
Good afternoon, music lovers. You're tuned into Changamka radio station, where we bring you the freshest tracks and tightest classic. I'm your host Felix Mushi Fembe Taylor, and for the next 6 minutes we're diving into some sounds that will make you move and groove. Stay with us. Starting us off is a brand new hit that has been taking the charts by storm. Set It by Diana Cods featuring AJ from Brooklyn Boys. Whether you're driving, working, or just chilling at home, crank up the volume and let the rhythm take over. Set It by Diana Cods.
Yeah. Big beats. When you drop it down low on the floor, yeah, that's what you prefer. Put your money where your mouth on there, yeah, that's what me prefer. Set it, pick up. Set it, pick up. When me set it, you have it, pick up. So when me set it, you have it, pick up. Simsima, who got the keys to me bima? Kisikia Kim Jong Kodu na Juan Kuririma. Female Benzima, girl dem na go inna. Reproduction tunaifanyia backseat ya Kaldina. Bad girl Didi, bad girl Kariri. Nipate excuse de nikiwa Wombortiris. Rosa Nyoro, fika fiti. Siku zombo tote tunawashombor. Man, me a look where you there. Your girlfriend know me better than them. Man, me a look where you there. Me cause problems everywhere, me a got step. When me drop it down low on the floor, yeah, that's what you prefer. Put your money where your mouth on there, yeah, that's what me prefer. Set it, pick up. Set it, pick up. When me set it, you have it, pick up. So when me set it, you have it, pick up.
Nigie ni chape ni setie ni shande goja mapikin baka lale anguka nayo twende down niche down kwa carpet. Bad girl kariri nafanya na come esa only fun mindo recording hizo videsa dema uru lakini ni peng makutesa Don Julio ananyonyanga bila chesa namba 1 mini mzinga na ningam nikikama tupotezi idha ati namba 1 mini mzinga na ningam nikikama tupotezi idha.
When me drop it down low on the floor, yeah, that's what you prefer. Put your money where your mouth on there, yeah, that's what me prefer. Set it, pick up. Set it, pick up. When me set it, you have it, pick up. So when me set it, you have it, pick up. When me drop it down low on the floor, yeah, that's what you prefer. Put your money where your mouth on there, yeah, that's what me prefer. Set it, pick up.
Set it, pick up. Oh my god, what a vibe. Set It is making waves everywhere, and it's no wonder why. Did you know that Diana Cods and AJ had no difference or grudge after their song was pulled down from YouTube? Pretty cool, right?
Want a break from the ads? If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music. Yes, really. If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
Quick shout out to our amazing sponsors, Spotify. They're making it possible to keep our playlist packed with hits. And don't forget, if you're a fan of Spotify, they've got some great offers right now. Check it now. Alright, up next is a track perfect for the setting or the mood. Whatever your plans are, here is Ololufemi by Jukes and Diamond, a song that has been putting smile on faces and beats in our hearts. Enjoy. Ololufemi.
You know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Wako sihemi Ololufemi. You know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Wako sihemi, yeah. Wendo usingizi, wendo wangu mliwaza, naziba na masikio, hakuna kunipumbaza. Natamani masaa yangerudi nyuma, mimi na wewe, baby mimi na wewe, tungejua na zamani. Oh lolo, oh lolo femi, oh lolo. You know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Kwako sihemi. Oh lolo, oh lolo femi, oh lolo. You know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Oh, about you every time. Kwako sihemi. Oh lolo, oh lolo. Kama nkikosa basi usinkimbi, nionye na tosha. Oh loluwe, oh loluwe, wendo para kwa moyo. I wanna kiss you. Oh lolu, I miss your love. Oh, what is this thing now? Umenipa nini? And I will love you today. Tomorrow we're happy, we're sorrow. Today, tomorrow we're mwananchi, we're kolo. Today, tomorrow we broken, we follow. I will love you. Oh lolu femi, you know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Kwako sihemi. Oh lolo, oh lolo femi. You know you always on my mind. You know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Kwako sihemi. Oh, hii nyimbo nimeimba tuicheze. Cheze nawe, baby. Cheze nawe, me and you. Cheze nawe, wewe tu. Cheze nawe, so baby cheza. Cheze nawe, oh. Cheze nawe, wewe tu. Cheze nawe. Asa bangala bangata. Cheze nawe, bangata. Cheze nawe, nikiti. Cheze nawe, kurukutu. Cheze nawe, acha. Cheze nawe, achichichi. Cheze nawe, wewe tu. Cheze nawe. Come slicer.
And that was Ololufemi by Jukes and Simba Dangote mwenyewe. Hope you loved it as much as I did. Remember, we've got amazing music lined up for you, including an exclusive first play of Nadia's much anticipated album later in the show. Stay locked into Changamka radio station. You won't want to miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, keep the music loud and your spirits high. This is Felix Moshi Fembetelo signing off. Take care and keep on rocking.
Good evening, all. I am Patricia Wanyoike, and welcome to tonight's Sports Report. We have a really exciting edition lined up for you as we take a closer look at the world of American football, from the NFL's latest headlines to the sport's cultural impact. So, let's dive right in. The NFL is already well into its 2024 season, and teams are beginning to leave their marks. Going into Week 10, the league has seen its fair share of surprising upsets, incredible performances, and fierce playoff contention start to shape up across both conferences of the AFC and NFC. One of the biggest stories so far, the resurgence of the Dallas Cowboys. After a pretty shaky start to the season, they've now won 6 in a row, with quarterback Dak Prescott hitting his stride. Prescott is finding a good connection with his top receivers, none more than CD Lamb, who's rising quickly as one of the most dominant wideouts in the league. On the other hand, the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs have their own bevy of setbacks. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes, though he's still playing at an MVP level, has had issues with turnovers over the last couple of weeks, which has more and more people speculating if the Chiefs are vulnerable this year. Just look at how great Cowboys looked last week at the Green Bay Packers, just continuing to prove themselves as one of the most dangerous teams throughout the NFC. Now switching gears, some of the star players this season. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts has been nothing short of a spectacular, leading a team with poise and precision. A man has thrown for more than 3,000 yards this season alone, with 25 touchdowns and just 5 interceptions. And he is making an even bigger impact with his legs, running for over 400 yards and rushing down touchdowns. Another player to watch in the upcoming season is Minnesota Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson. At 25 years, he's already thought to be one of the most elite playmakers in the NFL. Jefferson broke a record for the most receiving yards. Not to be outdone, the defensive players are making some noise too. Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys is continuing his terrorization of opposing quarterbacks, while in the secondary, Jalen Ramsey of the Los Angeles Rams is one more among the best cornerbacks in the game. But not to be outdone, the race for the college football playoff continues to heat up from the NFL to the college football. While perennial powerhouses like Georgia, Ohio State, and Michigan currently top the rankings, many teams are still looking to make a statement. It has been more of the same dominance in the SEC from the defending national champion Georgia Bulldogs, with quarterback Carson Beck playing lights out and their defense still being one of the most suffocating in the nation. The Ohio State Buckeyes is close behind, though, and with a rivalry game against Michigan coming up. It seems like the Big Ten title race will go down to the wire in the thrilling fashion. Meanwhile, the story this year has been the rising of the Oregon Ducks, with quarterback Bo Nix leading the charge. Oregon now appears as serious contention in the playoff race. His capabilities to extend plays and make big throws under pressure have made the Ducks one of the most exciting teams to watch this year. The cultural impact of American football. Of course, American football is more than just a game. It's a cultural phenomenon. From tailgates and high school Friday night lights to the spectacle of the Super Bowl, the sport has become central to American life. But the NFL is having great influence even outside of the field. Huge sponsorships, TV deals, and cultural relevance on Super Bowl Sunday. That's all for tonight's football coverage. From the gridiron to the cultural surrounding it, the sport of American football remains truly a passion for millions of fans from coast to coast. Be sure to stay tuned for more updates and enjoy the games this weekend. I'm Patricia Wanyoike and you've been listening to Changamka. Have a great evening.